Types of people to avoid at school. By Chulde. Let's like his video. If you enjoyed the reaction content at any point, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, we're on the road to 500 subs. 500. We're almost there. Let's lock in and let's see what we got.
All shared the same experiences in one way or another, especially when it comes to the people there. The variations of high schoolers are so wide, you can meet one of the most chill guys in your lifetime to one of the most questionable people you hope to never see again once you graduate. Anyway, since it's the start of the school year, I thought why not go over the types of people in high school. Starting with the infamous teacher's pet. This person is the one who's always trying to get on the teacher's good side. Before you go any further, being nice is one thing, okay? But it's another thing when you're glazing the teacher during the entire class.
I don't think I ever went to school with a teacher's pet. I like genuinely, I don't think I ever did. It's just like I was so focused on other things that I like when I say I went to school from the moment I hopped off the bus, maybe I paid attention in homeroom, maybe because I was too tired to interact with what high school had to offer. But after homeroom, gang, I promise you, I was focused on every other thing other than education. Every other thing other than education. I'm not proud of that, but at the same time, that's my truth. That's my story. But it's like, I don't think I ever, like, in any classes that I had, I never had a person who, you know what I'm saying, you know, when it's time for homework to be reminded, saying everybody was on hush. I had a class where we literally fucking flipped all the desks upside down before Spanish started. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with a lot of people that did a lot of things, but I don't think I ever went to school with like a real teacher's pet.
Or two, but when you're putting on a fake personality and visiting them after class every day, it's kind of concerning. This has to be some kind of performance because the people that are the nicest to the teachers are always the meanest to the other kids in the class. It's like they think we're competition to be the teacher's favorite, which that's all you. We do not want that title. The term teacher's pet was the original version of meat riding because that's exactly what it was. They're going to be the one to remind the teacher when the homework's due because the teacher will be going over the lecture like,
and that's why, class, 4 inches is actually above average. Oh, well, that's it for today.
Wait, Mr. Johnson, you forgot to collect the homework today.
Oh, you're right, I did.
See, look, we didn't have none of those. We didn't have none of those. Now, right, it depends, right? Would you call a student that was cool with teachers? Because you had teachers that were genuinely cool. Like, there would be some teachers that you could go to after school that you bump into, and I'm saying you chop it up with them, you bust jokes with them. You had teachers that were friendly, you know what I'm saying, teachers that were funny. They loved to, you know what I'm saying, go back and forth and banter, if you will. We had teachers like that, but we never had, you know what I'm saying, like this teacher was my favorite teacher. I couldn't wait to this class. I would go to that class fucking 15 minutes early if I could. Like I didn't have that experience, and I don't remember being around people that had that experience. You know what I'm saying, gang? I just wanted to go to school, you know what I'm saying, hang with the bros, you know what I'm saying, be around and just do shit, and then wait till school is over to go to fucking basketball practice. That was my life. And then after basketball practice, go home and get on a game. Like, nobody was like,
how much of a bitch you are to remind me that I got a great homework. You think I give a fuck about this job? Man, I hate this job.
They're also the type to snitch on someone for cheating in school, which I feel like, yeah, if you're cheating in school, you have to deal with the consequences if you get caught. But at the same time, this person is going out of their way to get you punished. You do not get an award for snitching. The only thing you're getting is a knuckle sandwich after class. But someone I would give an award to are the class clowns. These guys actually made class entertaining. My school lasted from 8 a.m. all the way to 3 p.m. with a total of 8 periods, which also mean a total of 8 subjects to learn about every single day. So when you're stuck sitting in a classroom for 7+ hours a day, having some sort of entertainment was damn near necessary. And thankfully we have the class clown to make the day a little more enjoyable. They're a good reminder that school is not entirely a prison. There might be rules, but you can definitely tiptoe around it and mix in classwork with being goofy.
And I'm not gonna lie, I went to a school full of fucking class clowns. Like I went to school with a lot of class clowns, a lot of class clowns, a lot of niggas who genuinely showed up, and some of these niggas didn't even come with book bags. They didn't have no book bag, no pens, no paper. They showed up to school in the uniform, didn't even have a fucking blazer on. You know what I'm saying? I went to a university charter prep school, so you know what I'm saying, you had to have a white button up, you had to have the red vest to go over top of it, and then you had to have the tie, you had to have the blazer with the khakis. Some niggas genuinely came to school in none of that. You know what I'm saying? Those were the niggas who were the class clown. But I genuinely went to school with a whole bunch of class clowns. It'd be some days where, you know what I'm saying, gang, we're in the back of the class not talking, so nothing the teacher's talking about. You know what I'm saying? You come to the school, you go to the back of the class, and you're talking the moment the door shuts and the bell rings until the next bell rings, and it's time for you to go to your next class. what I'm saying? You ain't heard one word the teacher said. You just doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
To present something in class, and this guy would post up the most absurd photo on the projector. Hey class, today I'm going to be showing my presentation on plants.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Another thing the class clown did was get the teacher off topic to rant about their whole life story that's completely unrelated to the school subject. This is generally one of the
that's a top tier educational deflection moment or method, if you will. Like literally, like you can. It depends, because you have certain teachers that love the fucking monologue, that love to yap, that love to rant. If you could find something, like you gotta spot it. So a teacher could be talking about like just like this minor thing to relay it to the lesson. You gotta keep asking questions about that thing, and then eventually the teacher's gonna sit down and just start talking about it. That literally kills 30 minutes of the class right there. It kills 30 minutes of the class right there. If you could get a teacher to start fucking yapping about their personal life, because nobody outside of that school genuinely gives a fuck about what a teacher goes through. So the moment that somebody shows interest, the teacher is going to just, oh, you want to learn, you want to know more about how I chose my cat Tabitha? You know what I'm saying? You want to know more about how I used to be like the biggest slut in high school? Sure. I'll tell you guys more.
because you can socially engineer a conversation into any topic of your choice. Imagine having the teacher go from speaking about geometry to how they met their wife, had 2 kids, and then going through a divorce fight and custody over the kids. Like, you gotta be a pretty personable person to get someone to open up like that, especially to a bunch of teenagers. It's sad though, because this archetype fades into dust after high school is over. You will not find a single one in college, probably because the class clowns straight up skip class, but I kinda miss them. But I sure will not miss the school menaces.
I'm not gonna lie, on top of that, you're not gonna find that in college, because college professors genuinely don't play that shit. Like there's like this aura about college. Like you could be the class clown, you could be the guy that fooled around from 9th grade to 12th grade, and you pass by the grace of God. So then you eventually go to college. When you go into that first lecture, gang, like it's just like the air in there is different. You know what I'm saying? It's heavier. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Niggas are paying for this shit. And high school is free. You know what I'm saying? Like it's free to fuck around, but you got to understand, right? When you go to college, a lot of people, they're not putting up with that. They don't want to hear that. They're not entertaining that. Gang, I just took out a 401k in my mom's mortgage to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom literally just sold her left leg just so I can go to school and get an education, so I can get a fucking job potentially. I don't got time for no class clown. I don't got time to be playing around in school. Like niggas take that shit serious when unless even the niggas with scholarships, even if you're going to fucking college on a full ride, you don't give a fuck like you never gave a fuck about paying attention to the class clown. That's why that shit don't exist. And them professors, I wouldn't be surprised if you came into college being a nuisance, the professor just fucking pick up their briefcase, put the laptop up, pick their papers up, and genuinely just walk out the class and say, y'all can thank that guy for me not wanting to teach today. And then everybody wouldn't even be mad at them. They'd be mad at you.
Find ways to get in trouble. They'll spend majority of their time at school either in a detention room or just not in school at all because they got suspended. They're similar to the class clown in the sense that they made school entertaining, but there were no boundaries. The moment they feel disrespected, they're throwing hands and causing a scene. And when you hear the fights that happen in school, it's always over something dumb like, oh, we called the other person ugly. I'd be scared to even look or say anything to the school menace, because if they take it the wrong way or are just in a bad mood in general, they're slapping me back to middle school. They're the reason why we have these no violence PSAs telling us that violence is bad. And of course it's bad. Look at the freshman who has a black eye. And I get how status matters a lot more in high school. You want to be cool, you want to be tough, but there's nothing cool or tough about hurting other people or damaging school property. High school drama was never really that deep, and there was never really a reason to actually fight. Especially in my school, bro, we lived in the suburbs. I have no shame admitting that, but why are some of these kids acting so ghetto like mommy and daddy doesn't tuck them into bed every night? Next is the vape fiends. These are the types of kids who skip class to hit their vape in the bathroom. Every time I gotta take a piss,
I'm so glad I missed this era. I don't remember seeing nobody vaping. It wasn't a vape epidemic when I was in high school. So I'm super duper glad we missed this time. Super duper glad. And even if it was, that shit was minimal. It was low key. Like it wasn't like everybody, like, you know what I'm saying, like how niggas was rocking fidget spinners and shit in middle school. It wasn't like, oh my God, everybody has to have a vape. Everybody has to. Maybe it was a thing and I just wasn't paying attention to it. But I feel like niggas didn't even vape. They just went straight to, okay, I smoke weed now. You You know what I'm saying? Like genuinely, I smoke weed, I smoke cigarettes. I'm actually doing the harmful drugs. I'm not doing the gateways. Like niggas genuinely skip gateway drugs and went straight to the real shit.
Dudes blowing smoke in the corner of the stall. Whatever person that thought of making the cotton candy puff bars is an evil genius, probably like a millionaire, billionaire at this point, because they got all the kids at my school hooked. And it's really sad to see because they're like 14, 15, 16, and they're already addicted to the geek bar. It's definitely affecting them. I seen bros tweaking out just because he forgot his pen at home. The kids vaping probably have the least amount of self-awareness because if you call them out on being addicted, they swear to you that they can quit anytime. But they always find excuses to keep vaping because they needed to focus or because of their anxiety. Like,
my whole thing is just like, to me, that shit just seems like in society, that's the cool thing to do, to have a vape. Even if you don't vape, you always want to have one, or what I'm saying, hit the vape. But it's just like, imagine being a nigga that owns a geek bar. It's literally called a geek bar. And you think owning one of those is going to make you cool. You think owning one of those is going to make you popular. You're one of the it kids. You know what I'm saying? You're with the in crowd because you have a geek bar.
Just to hit your nick. I'm pretty sure you're addicted, gang. I just hope these people get the help they need, because this is going to snowball to a heavier and heavier substance that's going to ruin their life when they're older. Next we have is the hot Cheeto girls. Hot Cheeto girls are the types of girls who munch on their chips during the first period when everyone is still asleep. They're typically known for their long nails, long lashes, probably carrying a trendy plushie with them nowadays. I don't really have much to say about them other than that they're loud as fuck. The next I have is not really talked about, but it's the snack reseller. These guys come into school with money in their mind.
Had a few of those. Minimal, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't like the thing to do at like freshman or sophomore year, but we had a few of those like around junior year, senior year, like a lot of people. And genuinely because them fucking senior dues and them senior expenses was fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine you're doing what you're supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? You're rising through the ranks, you're getting ready to graduate, to only have to pay bills, not pay bills, but pay fees for being a senior. Like, this shit is a fucking scam. Like, it's genuinely a scam. You preached all your life that you want to get good grades, you don't want to get held back, you don't want to get retained, you don't want to get left back, you don't want to be that 8th grader that's with them other little kids. That's what my mom used to say. If you keep fucking around, you gonna get left back. You're gonna be with them little kids, and they're gonna be laughing at you. That's what my mom used to try to scare me. But it's just like, obviously, you tell me that message, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to graduate. And guess what? When I'm a senior, I gotta spend $100 for the senior picnic. I gotta give these niggas $300 for a senior trip. I gotta call for damn near $700 for prom. You know, like, this shit is a scam. But yeah, that's why niggas start selling snacks. That's why you gotta get on your entrepreneurship early. That's how you know who had that shit in them and who didn't. You know what I'm saying? Selling snacks and shit, that shit add up because niggas are genuinely hungry. Keep in mind, you're out of school for 8 hours a day. You only have lunch one time. Like, or you had breakfast, but like that breakfast should be, you know what I'm saying, so minimal. Every meal was fucking minimal. They never gave you enough to keep you full. They just kept you enough to keep you alive. Like, damn.
Duffel bag of snacks and a bunch of kids would be huddling around them trying to bargain for those Doritos. You gotta respect the hustle. I mean, you could still get snacks with the vending machines around, but why would you buy overpriced snacks there when you could get them for—
Oh, y'all school had vending machines? Must be fucking nice. Y'all schools have vending machines.
more options from the plug. It goes to a better cause too. I'd rather fund a high schooler's PS5 or their new clothes rather than fund whatever company this vending machine is for. And business would be doing so well for them. You had to make reservations for your favorite snack because the popular ones like the jalapeno Cheetos were out of stock before lunch. But for some reason, teachers and staff were like not cool with this at all. They treated selling snacks like you were selling drugs or something. Cause one time the snack plug got caught and he ended up going to the principal's office, and the next thing you know, they called his parents and he had to shut down his whole snack business. Which is crazy cause he's not really doing anything wrong. You'll probably hear an excuse like how the snacks aren't healthy for the growing youth or something, but bro, look at our school lunch.
I'm not hearing that too on top of that because one, you're like, if that's your voice of reason for you shouldn't sell shit at school because it's unhealthy or it's not productive. Gang, the same shit that I'm selling you can literally buy at lunch. The same shit that I'm literally selling you, you know what I'm saying? You can get that at one of our vending machines. So it's just like, are you player hating right now because the school's not making money, because the company that's fucking paying y'all to put the vending machines in the school, they're not making money? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally player hating. And it goes to show you that high school really don't want to see niggas grow. They just want to fucking keep you in this shitty system. But the moment that you know what I'm saying, show that you have some drive, some entrepreneur spirit, where it's, you know what I'm saying, you're not only going to school, but you're making money in the process.
The only time they care about food being healthy is when the hustler tries to make their bread. I just hope that kid's okay, because if I got a phone call telling me that my future son or daughter was selling snacks at school, I'd be proud of them.
Nigga, where you think they getting the snacks from? Let's be real, because if my son was to ever come to me and say, Dad, could we go to Costco, or could we go to here and get snacks in bulk so I can sell them at school? Because a lot of kids are either they're selling them or they want to buy snacks. Can we do that? Why would I not fund his habit? You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give me 15 to 30 to 50% of the revenue of the profits for sure. But it's like, why would I not hook my son up with, you know what I'm saying? He wants to make money. I'm gonna help that little nigga make some money. He's gonna share. He's gonna share. But it's like, why would I not support my kid for wanting to do something, for taking initiative to do something positive?
Next we have is the band kids or theater kids. These kids are known to be a little more peculiar, maybe.
My high school had no instruments. We're skipping through this.
Find a way to get a grade that you didn't, plus they'll get an A++. And what I gotta say is, they'll force it above, and a lot of teenagers are insecure. And they're the ones with a little too much hate, especially in the typically known a little more brain rot kids or theater kids. Kids but are into their school. 2%. What about you guys, bro? 7% academic, the degenerates. These people don't do anything when they come to school, they don't pay attention in class, don't do their homework, and when they're home, they're on Discord 24/7 playing video games. I mean, I kind of get it, school sucks, but like, there's a future that you have to look out for. So, you know, you get a pass if you're like a freshman or a sophomore, but like, if you're hitting upperclassmen, it's about time you lock in, because eventually you'll get thrown out of high school and into the real world. So you gotta start thinking about whether you want to be broke in college, broke working a job, and trust me, being broke without college or having a job is the worst feeling ever.
Yeah, that's a wicked combination. But if I did have to classify myself, he didn't say, and he didn't mention, maybe because there's still a few seconds left for he's probably not gonna mention it. He didn't mention the athlete. Maybe he wasn't around him, but I was like the athlete mixed with degenerate, mixed with just like the normal everyday kid, where it's just like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't take school serious until like the end of junior year. Like I told you, like me going to college is just like I seen it as an accomplishment within itself, because obviously I wanted to go, but it's just like, did I do everything necessary to give me the best chances? No. Did I beat the system? Yeah. I beat it. But it's like, yeah. But yeah, when I say I went to school, I had the book bag, I had the pens, I had the paper, I did some assignments, I did the classwork, I did the tests, wasn't the greatest test taker, wasn't the greatest quiz taker. Did I do any homework? I really don't remember. Like genuinely, maybe I did some, but it was very, very minimal. Like once my mom stopped like making me sit down at the table to do homework, that's when shit got real shaky on that aspect. And it was just like, if I do it, I do it. If I don't, I don't. If I forgot, I forgot. But it is what it is. But I think that's the gist of the video. Let me know what type of kid you were at high school. Let me know. It's your boy RushMoreRick. If you enjoyed the reaction video at any point, if I made you laugh, I made you giggle, if I made you ha ha he he, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, we're on the road to 500 subs. I'll see you on the next video.